Last year, the International Transport Forum found that of the 36 countries they surveyed, South Africa ranked the worst in road safety with 27 deaths per 100,000.
So a frequent and somewhat unfortunate occurrence on South African roads is the erratic driver. The person who cuts you off on your way to work, makes the fast lane a slow lane, or in worst case scenario, brings the lane to an absolute halt. As our friend Freud asks, how does this make you feel? And if the answer is absolutely furious, then you might be suffering from road rage.
Road rage is an incident in which an angry motorist intentionally injures another motorist, passenger or a pedestrian, and is often caused by external factors.
Jacques, road rage is a term that's quite loosely thrown around, but by your definition, what is road rage?
The definition gets contaminated. Basically, the larger percentage of what we perceive as being road rage is actually coined angry or aggressive driving. The term rage really means there's a prolonged, high, energetic state of anger. And then that trigger leads to a sequence of sort of behaviors which is mostly out of control, losing logic, having to expend the emotion before it subsides. And so therefore road rage in that definition means we go into the area of homicide, of using the vehicle to attack people physically, assault, even verbal assault. The rest, like cutting in front of people, using sign language, tailgating people, is really more aggressive driving, but not rage itself.
So is road rage something that we are all susceptible to, or is it specific individuals?
Depends quite a lot on the person and the person's circumstances. You get some people that suffer from a condition of severe anger control, now being coined IED, intermittent explosive disorder, which just needs a small trigger, and it's usually anger that has been suppressed or not worked through for a very long period of time. You get people that suffer from ADHD, where they have got very low impulse control. And then, of course, stress. Stress is a major cause in people's lives. So you can get a kind of a docile person, and where enough stress has been building up for quite a long period of time, they might let it all out when some incident happens on the road.
Jacques, in the case that we are being engaged or accosted by someone with road rage, how do we handle that situation?
The rule of thumb is don't react. Simply don't react. For the person on the other side that may have an inherent problem in their personality or their character makeup, that might just be like oil on the fire. Try and move with your vehicle to a public area so that if a person gets out of their car and comes across your car, wants to attack you, it happens in the public eye. Just kind of reflect back to them that you see they're angry. If you have to apologize and you did something wrong, do that. Try and douse the fire.
So we are all susceptible to road rage, but it is up to us to avoid situations that can ignite that rage. And unfortunately, we can't always have a calming voice sitting in our passenger side. So it is up to us to avoid those potentially hazardous situations in the confines of your vehicle. But how?
A survey conducted in Johannesburg found that half of drivers, their ages between 18 and 25 years old, were responsible for incidents of road rage.
So we know our road safety isn't the best. We are susceptible to road rage. What would the advantages be of taking an advanced driving course?
K53 driving is a good base. Teaches people a lot of good things to know, but I think advanced safety driving helps a lot in making the driver think ahead and look ahead and definitely work on their skills. And we try and keep everybody ahead of the game and try to prevent accidents rather than avoid them.
And as an advanced driver, what sort of skills would I be able to take from the academy to the open road?
It gives you an experience of things you wouldn't be able to do on the roads. We use a skid pan, we use a defensive driving form to rate our drivers and to give advice. And I think that helps people just realize where they're going wrong. A skid pan allows for people to try different things and in a safe environment with an instructor next to them. And obviously the defensive driving form helps you realize where you are making your mistakes. And they might be small, but they might be crucial at the same time.
Janara, what sort of advice would you give to those who are looking to avoid road rage situations?
Traffic is a big factor in road rage. Allowing time to get to certain destinations is a big thing, so leave 10 minutes earlier. Try and just enjoy your trip with a bit of music, listen to the radio. Another thing obviously is dealing with taxis and people cutting in. Leaving safe distance is a good thing, but also not easy because if you're leaving a little bit distance, at least allows a space for half a taxi to come in, and we all know when that's the case, you've lost a space which might add to road rage. So it's a balance. I think just enjoying your driving and just taking into account that traffic and traveling is part of a day-to-day basis, and that you just have to deal with it.
The easiest and safest route to take to avoid road rage is to follow the maxim of when in doubt, just chill out. We can create better drivers and reduce road rage.
So, whether you're prone to road rage or being exposed to road rage, the rules are simple. Always keep calm, always abide by the laws of the road, and always remove yourself from potentially dangerous situations. By following these simple rules, not only will you become a better driver, but you will be making the road safer for others to drive.